Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Forsaken Isle, and thank you for watching. Forsaken Isle is a sandbox crafting survival game, guys. It's like if Don't Starve and Pixel Piracy had a baby together. This is what would have come out. Basically, you're on an island, there's natives that are trying to kill you, and you gotta find food, and you have to craft tools and shelter to help you survive. And it has that piratey theme, which is why I said pixel piracy. It's like Castaway, the video game, kind of, guys. But anyways, it released on Steam Early Access February 2015, which of course means that everything you see is subject to change and not a final representation of the game, guys. And that's kind of an important thing to note here. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. Forsaken Isle was developed and published by Smoodlez. You can go ahead and buy into the Forsaken Isle Early Access on Steam for $7.99, which I find to be a very fair price for the amount of gameplay you're going to get out of this game, depending on how much you enjoy crafting. If you're a huge fan of just crafting as much as you possibly can in these types of games, you're going to get a lot of gameplay. If you're a person who's looking for more of a goal and objective, you may want to hold off on buying. Why do I say that? Well, that's because Forsaken Isle is in its foundation stage of development. What do I mean by that foundation stage? Well, basically everything is there in the game. You can craft, there's monsters, there's randomly generated areas. But as far as bells and whistles go, and all that, extra features, those are not in yet. So that's why I say it's really in its foundation stage, guys. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the settings. Of course, there really isn't much to speak of here. The game does go up to 1080p resolutions. It has like a sound slider. Not much else to speak of there. And that's basically, we're going to jump into the game. There's a couple things I want to note. This is going to be kind of a short video because I'm just going to show you the foundation of the game, the crafting, a little bit of the combat and what the environments look like. And later on, when this game a little bit more further along in its development, I may do another video about this game because right now it's very basic. There's just a lot of what you would expect from a sandbox crafting survival game. That is what is there. And I just want to see all the bells and whistles added, which will really take this game from its already kind of solid state and make it unique, give it its own flavor, and that's what I really would like to see. But right now, that's not there. You can see where it's going, though. Well, actually, you can see now where it's going when I show you, of course, which is what we're going to do now. So this is the entire game right here. Let's talk about what you're looking at right here. Of course, on the top left, we have our version and our FPS, which is at 61. I really haven't had any problems with frame rates in this game. It works rather well. It runs well. It's a pixel game. It's cute. It's adorable. It's not going to be anything too complicated. On the top left, we have our health. Below that, we have our hunger meter, which is rather low. And below that is like our energy meter, if I had to guess, because there is some aspects to this game, like eventually it'll be magic. Right now there is a bow in the game, too. Hold on, let's see if I can use that. Take that. Even though that didn't use any energy. I don't know what does use energy, but I know that it's there. And it's an important aspect of things. On the very bottom, we have our hotbar. If we press E, that brings us to our inventory and crafting screen. As you can see, I don't really even have a shelter yet. There's a lot of aspects to things that I haven't really touched upon. I've just kind of touched upon the very bare basics of this game. And I've read the wiki of the game, and I've checked out everything there is to craft. And there is, I will say, quite a bit that you can craft. I mean, there's 14 different crafting stations in this game, ranging all the way from an alchemy table all the way to, a forge, to, a cooking table, all sorts of kind of, if you like crafting, there is plenty for you to do in this game. Plenty. But other than that, and kind of building your own house and exploring the environments, there really isn't much to do. Okay, there's one of those natives right there. I'm going to kill that guy. What the... Very epic bow damage here going on. I'm running out of ammo! Okay, he's dead. I got him. Totally got him. Get away from me, you damn snake! Get away. Get away. You see I'm going to take that... I need that cherry. Back off. Back off, native. Back off. You're going to die, native. You didn't have to die. You asked for that death, sir. Okay, let's get rid of something. We got to get rid of something here. Oopsie. No, I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, hold on. Yes, let's get rid of this. Haha. No. Get away from me. Okay, cool. So as you can see, there's a little bit of combat in the game. We're going to eat something really quick because I am dying. Get some hunger. Matter of fact, we're probably going to spend most of the video just scavenging for food and eating stuff. For us to build up that hunger meter. And that's where, like I said, that's where a little bit of that don't starve kicks in. It doesn't remind me as much of Minecraft as it more reminds me of Don't Starve in the themes and what it's going for in this game. Like, there's crafting, of course, which you can basically... I really actually enjoy the crafting system in this game because it's very clever, really easy to use, but still has that complexity of how to figure things out. And that is, of course, always the fun of these types of games, is figuring things out. So basically, you can grab items. I'm going to just eat some more stuff. I'm going to head back down to my camp over here. You can grab items up to about 5 items, throw them into the crafting slots, and basically see what you can make. And for a little while, it's kind of a guessing. Where the hell are my... Was I down farther? Where's my stuff, man? Don't mess around. Okay, I was about to flip out, game. I was like, what the hell? You can see there's my little farm right here that I've managed to raise up. But anyways, like I was saying, this is a crafting table. You basically can grab some items here. Sharp stone, some cord, and we'll throw in some sticks. Where's my sticks at? Where are my sticks at, yo? There we go. And then we can basically see what we can craft with all those items kind of wrapped up in here. But you can also add, like, other items in there that you might think, okay, well, maybe this item will add a different effect to things, like rocks. Well, apparently throwing in rocks allows me to make a hammer. Okay, well, let's throw in some flint. And oh, suddenly we have access to a whole bunch of tools. You know, a hoe, an axe. You've seen these tools, you've seen these items. You know what I'm talking about when you look at this type of game, guys. And then you can simply exit out of that, and then you recollect all your stuff, and you move back along, and you craft along from other things, like a fire, like a campfire, our cooking furnace here, which allows us to make pizzas, from what I understand. Our little stone working table, which allows us to make stone products. There is, I will say, a lot of different crafting tables. They really kind of stretched out the crafting in this game over several different tables, which I guess it does add a lot of, you know, longevity to a game, but it also makes it maybe sometimes a little bit needlessly complicated a little bit. But, you know, again, it's a crafting focused game, so I don't necessarily mind that. Mushrooms. I need some mushrooms, man. Come on. I need the mushrooms. I'm gonna get so high. Okay, let's eat these mushrooms. Oh, and there's a chest there. I never noticed that before. Ha 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 ha. Alright, what's in the chest? What's in the chest? Looks like we found some random items here. We found a ring, a band of light. Awesome. Some copper, cool. And it looks like a flaming arrow. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of something here. Let's grab these logs. Actually, you know what? Hold a tick. Let's just be smart about this. Hold on. Let's just go ahead and place that. Could you? Nope. Dude, you're harshing my mellow here, man. Okay, there we go. We'll place that down there, and then we can put some items actually in that chest there, which will be nice. We can store some items finally. We'll throw in our old weapons here. We don't really need all these dirks and all that stuff. So you can see there's also randomly... Oh, God in heaven! Why, you pissed off natives? Why? Why must we fight? Why can we not get along and live in brotherhood and perhaps induct me into the tribe, you prick? Okay, anyways, so as you can see, there's wildlife, there's natives, all that good kind of piratey stuff that you would find in this type of game. There's randomly generated areas. It's always kind of changing things up. You could find ghost pirates, for instance, or just all sorts of kind of crazy stuff you will definitely find in this game. There's also a lot of item management in this game as well. We'll be definitely doing that quite a bit. I want to eat the mushrooms, get my health really is kind of low. There's a way to, of course, regenerate my health right now. I'm just focused on just getting back to life here. I don't know if you get back up to full health, you start regenerating health like in Minecraft. Like I said, it really reminds me more of Don't Starve for sure. The graphics, by the way, are really adorable, cute. I enjoy the way everything looks. All the pixel graphics, the little tribals, all the little animals. Speaking of which, come here. Oh yeah, Daddy wants some lamb chops tonight. Raw meat and some bone and wool and leaves. We'll head back to camp, we'll cook that up, and we'll have some lamb chops tonight. It'll be delicious. But yeah, you can do a lot of different things in this game. You can craft, you can make a house, you can make a farm. But like I said, other than that basic stuff, which you've seen in a lot of these types of games, there really isn't much more to do right now. Like I said, there's a lot of bells and whistles to be added. It's an early access game. So, you know, just expect there to be more content added to this game. And that will be cool once they actually get to that point. So I'm going to cook up my lamb chops over here. Where's my lamb? Where is my meat? Oh, it's in my hands. My meat is in my hands. That doesn't sound right. Oh boy, Martyr's getting in trouble for talking that way. All right. Nom. Okay, so we got about half a health bar now. And there's all sorts of, you know, dangers like snakes, and there's also, you know, status effects like poisoned, and you're on fire, and all sorts of stuff like that you need to be careful for. I'm sure I could do something with those venom sacs and make them really cool and useful. As you can see, there's also a night and day cycle, which is also kind of nice. But, you know, unlike in, let's say, like, you know, Don't Starve, things don't necessarily get more dangerous at night. And that would be something I kind of like to see added, perhaps. I think that'd be kind of cool if things at night got way more dangerous. You got, like, saw wolves or, you know, Siberian tigers coming after you at night, and you got to stay under... you gotta stay in a camp or whatever and protect yourself from them. Stay away from those guys. I don't want to touch those guys. And this is just one example of randomly generated areas. And always, every time you hit a new game, it'll randomly generate a new area. Right now, there is only one save file. I heard there's a way to kind of cheat and have more than one by going directly into the files and messing around with all that. But right now, there's only one particular save file. But yeah, otherwise you kind of start off with sticks and then flint, and then you're like, okay, you start crafting sticks with flint, you start getting bindings. I'm not going to really spoil much else, but basically you get the kind of idea of eating seaweed. Man, you've gotten to an all-time low if you're eating seaweed. Yeah, it's a really simple, easy, good crafting system. The graphics are cute. I enjoy the way things work in this game. I just want to see more added. Maybe there's no controller support right now. There's no steamy goodness right now. Of course, that's all stuff that will be added later. That's all fluff and frivolous stuff, but that's stuff that, you know, you want to see added. You want to have in the game. There's a whole buttload of features that are still planned for this game. Matter of fact, there's animals, livestock, magic, enchanting, native tribes, boats, extra levels, and map generation. E.g. water diving, underworld, dungeons, deeper caves. That's all from the... Oh my god! What the hell? Where did you come from? I'm talking over here and you're trying to kick my ass. You see how much health I have left? Do you freaking mind? Good God. I'm trying to list off features and they're trying to kill me, those bastards. Where was I? Yeah, there'll be dungeons, underworld, there'll be pets, characters, customization, a hardcore game mode. There's going to be a crafting book, which basically will allow you to kind of instantly recall items you've already crafted. There's going to be bosses, all that good kind of stuff will be in the game eventually, when, of course, is really up to... Oh, God in heaven. Stay away from me. Look, I loved Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't want to start shit with you. We can coexist. Jesus, God. Oh, that's a live pirate. Oh, my God. He's alive. Look, I don't know if you know this, dude, but there is a lot of dead skeletons walking around. We don't need to be fighting each other right now. Oh, maybe he was undead. Never mind. He just dropped a shit ton of bones. Unless I rip the bones out of his dead body. Oh my goodness. There's so many tribals now. Maybe things do get a little bit more difficult at night. I just saw somebody spawn up there. Get back off. Back off. Back off, homie. I didn't want to do that. You made me, though. I'm lost. I don't know where my camp is anymore. I'm hoping it's over here. Oh, God. Through the swamp. I think this is my camp over here. Ah, see? I found my way back. I didn't get totally lost. Yeah, I can go over here and collect my oranges, which will be good. Yes. Well, I'm not collecting my oranges, but I'm collecting my orange seeds. That's okay, though, because I can go over here. We'll cook up this piece of meat in our hands. Give us some more. It helps if I click on the right thing, doesn't it? It sure does, Martyr. Grab that. We'll eat that. Go down here. Eat up my oranges. There we go. And we plant some more new seeds here. And I guess it's just a basic idea of things that you can do in this game, guys. Like I said, it's a very base foundation of the game. I enjoy the graphics. Some of the areas can be a little bit cluttered with the amount of stuff you can see. It's not necessarily spaced out sometimes. I think It could be very, very cluttered to look at, but again, I haven't really tamed the land, as it were, and cleaned things off and make it look nice, which you can do with your shovel and grass seeds and all that. You can really kind of change the environment and terraform it to whatever way you want it to look like. That is all there for you available too, but again, that's all crafting based. That's all if you want to make a home, if you want to get the max level items, you know, I don't know if it's diamond, it's like cursed or something like that. You can get basically really kind of advanced tools, but again, there's really no drive to do that. Because there really isn't anything farther to do. There's no dungeons to explore. There's no places to go, you know, people to see. There's no multiplayer, which I think would be a huge thing to add to this game. Would be really nice, you know, add that aspect of things and give you somebody to enjoy this game with, and give it a little bit more, definitely a lot more replayability if you could play it with somebody else, guys. So, you know, just there's a lot more things to come. Controller support, like I said, all those other things, map generation of water and diving, underworlds, dungeons, bosses, all that good kind of stuff, guys. Hopefully there'll be multiplayer, there's going to be bosses, they'll give you multiple save files. It's a very simplistic game, still has quite a whiles to go, guys, but it's a good solid foundation. Bug-wise, I haven't ran into any bugs. Replay value, again, that all depends on how much you enjoy the crafting system in the game. If you want to see, you know, the best tools in the game, right now I just have flint tools, for God's sakes. That's power 1. Apparently it goes up all the way to power 7 or 8, or it goes ridiculously high. It really all depends on how much you enjoy that crafting. But later on, there will be more stuff to do. And like I said, I might do a follow-up video on this game for sure, guys. But for now, I want to say big thanks to the developer for a chance to check out this title. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, guys, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar if you're feeling generous of heart. All tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways, guys. Till next time, play more indie games.